If you observe and pay attention, don't you feel that lately the world have been hit by major disaster and in close proximity? Starting on February 6, 2023, a 7.8 magnitude earthquake occurred in southern Turkey near the northern border of Syria. About 9 hours later, a magnitude 7.5 earthquake followed. Then on May 14, 2023, Cyclone Mocha hit Kyaukphyu in Myanmar and Cox's Bazar, Bangladesh, with wind gusts of more than 134 miles per hour. Continuing in July 2023, at least 16 cities and provinces in northeast China experienced record rainfall and flooding from Typhoon Doksuri, the fifth typhoon in the Pacific in 2023. Beijing experienced the heaviest rainfall in 140 years. Rainfall exceeded 60% of this year's average rainfall in just 83 hours. In September 2023, we were also shocked by the 6.8 magnitude earthquake that shocked Morocco on 8 September, followed 2 days later by Morocco's neighbor Libya, which was devastated by flash flood from Storm Daniel in the Mediterranean Sea. Some devastating bushfire has also hit several countries around the world, such as Canada, Greece, Hawaii, and Indonesia with its Bromo fires. Actually, what is wrong with our Earth? While the occurrence of an event is a matter of fate, the rising temperatures of the Earth is also part of the man's actions, which are an important factor in disasters that occur in various parts of the world. In previous videos, Geography has discussed that our Earth has entered the era of global boiling, and which countries contribute to the carbon emission to the atmosphere. According to National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration record, dating back 174 years, the 3-month period from June to August 2023 was the hottest on record. Morocco even experienced temperature over 50.4 Celsius for the first time. So, what does the rise global temperature have to do with the recent disaster? Record land and sea temperatures contribute to extreme weather around the world. Increased heat melt the polar ice caps, and more melted ice means higher sea levels. The impact will of course submerge islands around the world, including Indonesia. Sea level rise due to continent melting and climate change will exacerbate coastal abrasion, cause flooding in areas that have never experienced flooding before, and even increase inland flooding. Floods also often cause soil erosion, where the fertile top layer of soil can be washed away by floodwater. When soil is eroded, a lot of carbon-containing organic matter can be carried away with it. When this organic matter is carried away by water or deposited in other locations, the decomposition process can result in the release of carbon dioxide into the atmosphere. Of course, this will add to the rise in the Earth temperatures. Rising temperatures also accelerate the melting of ice on mountain peaks, which can trigger rock slides, as has happened in several mountainous regions, including the Alps in Switzerland. In May 2023, they were lucky to avoid the rock slide, having been warned in advance by geologists, but not in 2017. Due to the displacement of ice at the top of the Alps, a rock slide that produced a cloud of dust, rocks, and mud moved at high speed toward the village of Bondo, Switzerland. Several buildings and infrastructure were destroyed, claiming 8 lives. Just imagine what would happen if all the world's ice-capped mountain peaks melt. A great danger also lurks at the poles, where the polar ice is reported to be melting every year, which is very dangerous for human life and other living things. In addition to adding to rising sea levels, melting polar ice contains a large amount of organic material such as plants and algae that have been trapped for thousands to millions of years. When the ice melts, this organic material can be decomposed by microorganisms, and this decomposition process results in the release of large amount of carbon dioxide and methane in the atmosphere. It's like a domino effect. where the increasing temperatures lead to more of ice melting and the release of carbon into the atmosphere, which will further exacerbate the Earth's more extreme temperature rises and so on until the Earth has no ice. As the Earth's temperature rises, so does the temperature of the ocean water. Lately, you must have heard a lot of news about stranded marine animals, right? As in New York and New Jersey, at least 13 humpback whales have been reported stranded. Previously, there were also reports of 55 pilot whales stranding on the Scottish coast. Rising seawater temperatures can affect the overall marine ecosystem. The change can affect food and shelter for fish, which in turn affect their health and survival. In addition, increasing ocean temperatures can cause coral reef bleaching. This bleaching can threaten marine biodiversity and the economies that depends on coral reef ecosystem. The Great Barrier Reef, the world's largest coral reef in Australia, has been hit repeatedly by coral bleaching in recent years, and increasingly so due to global warming. Rising sea temperatures due to global warming can also affect global weather patterns. For example, rising sea temperatures in the Central and Eastern Pacific Ocean can affect El Niño and La Niña events. El Niño occurs when the sea temperatures in the region are higher than average. This can lead to hotter and drier weather in some regions, such as Southeast Asia, Australia, and North America. Indonesia is one of the areas experiencing rising temperatures and a long drought, in addition to the action of irresponsible people which result in a burning of Bromo Hill. But some regions of the world can also experience higher rainfall and severe flooding during El Niño periods, including the Southwest Pacific region of the United States and South America. In contrast, La Niña, which occur when seawater temperatures in the Central of Eastern Pacific Ocean are lower than average, has the opposite effect to El Niño. Finally, rising ocean temperatures can also affect tropical cyclones. Warmer ocean water gives tropical cyclones additional energy, making them stronger and more dangerous. This can result in bigger storms and more damaging impacts. In fact, the combination of exceptionally warm waters and the current El Niño superseason make it difficult to predict the weather for 2023. The National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration revisits forecasts for this year, previously expecting 12 to 17 ocean storms, including 6 to 11 moderate storms and 2 to 5 major storms. But now it has been revised to 14 to 21 storms in 2023. As of September 6, 2023, there have been 12 named storms, including 4 regular hurricanes and 8 tropical storms. If the Earth temperatures continue to rise, it is not impossible that one day we will see millions of people from all over the world will flock to flee, not only because of natural disaster, but because of extreme weather change, in order to find a decent and comfortable place to continue living on an increasingly hot Earth.